What's happening? 106.1 KMEL, your girl Ro right here, joining me in the studio. No stranger to the station.
Yeah.
Welcome, HBK Skipper. How you been?
We back. I'm good. I'm blessed.
We back
Happy
at
to be
it.
here.
Blessed indeed. Now,
Absolutely.
you were the last time you were here with me was it's about a year ago with CJ. So
Yep. Seeing green.
a year ago, a year went by. What have you been up to over that last year?
Man, honestly, just living really and making music. I came out with 2 more projects since then. Here to promote the latest project, Purple Tape. Just released like about a week ago. So just promoting that, just continuing to move.
Yeah. And of course, we're going to be talking about that project, so that's why you're here. So I know that you recently went to Disney World.
I did.
So what are you doing out there? Were you there playing stepdad or what?
Nah, just on some family time. Just
nice.
It's my first time out there.
Oh yeah.
Just so happened we booked the trip like earlier in the year, like January. Had no idea a whole Category 5 hurricane was supposed to be there.
I was about to say that, and luckily you missed the hurricane.
I got on literally the last plane out of Orlando, and they were saying it was, and I almost missed it. I literally was the last person aboard the plane because it was some situation with TSA with my bag. They was kind of searching through my stuff, random search, so that kind of helped me up. And I lost my wallet at the time, but luckily I got it back. But at the moment, I didn't have no wallet, so I had to go through the whole TSA where they verify your identity and all that. So that took like extra 45 minutes. So I literally got on the plane they said they wouldn't gonna have no more planes till damn near Saturday. And that was Monday. And that was on Monday.
Oh my God, that would have fucking sucked if you were stuck out there.
Man, yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, I was like, we were talking offline, and I told you how my friends out Florida, we were talking about Cali versus Florida. They'd be like, "No, fuck Cali, y'all got earthquakes out there." I'm like, you guys got hurricanes out there. Fuck that.
For sure. It's nuts out there. It's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful city. I was out there for 4 days. So, but explored all the parks, the Universal Studios as well. So I just got to ride on all the rides, and I guess some of the rides they said it was the last year that they having it. They're about to transition to new rides because they got new attractions coming and stuff. So it was cool. It was a cool experience for sure.
So we're talking about what you've been doing over the last year. I saw that you got a day job.
Yeah.
You got your new day job.
Yeah. Well, I've been working this whole time.
Yeah.
I don't be like promoting stuff like that, but I've been working I've been doing music and working the whole time. So yeah, but I'm a truck driver. Yep.
A truck driver.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, how's that?
It's cool.
You be riding around listening to your own music.
Exactly.
Or what?
I do a lot of writing. Honestly, listen to podcasts, listen to different shows and stuff like that. So it's very peaceful for me.
Yeah.
I ain't got to deal with too many people.
Yeah.
I just, you feel me, do my routes and then go back home.
You know what? I respect that, because I also have a day job. But this, for me, working at KMEL, this is like my passion project.
Right.
I love being on air, love being on the radio, love music, hip hop, R&B.
Absolutely.
That is my baby, But of course, also, obviously, working here part-time, I obviously don't get benefits. I need health insurance because my health history.
Yeah.
But lucky for me, I have a day job that I don't hate. I actually really love and enjoy my day job as well.
Okay, yeah, that's a blessing. Yeah. That's a blessing.
But for you, that I was saying, I respect that because I know people. I know dudes who are like in their mid-40s, still trying to break into the rap game with no day job. Yeah. And they got kids. And I'm like, so how are you making money,
Right, yeah.
And they're not even a good rapper, to be honest.
Right.
So it's like...
on top of the problem.
Listen, I'm all for chasing your dreams, right? But let's be realistic here.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Right.
You just got to be realistic with it because until you actually are making a living off of it, how you go support yourself, how you go feed yourself, because how you go invest in your craft, because it take money to make money, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you gotta have some kind of foundation, and I feel like it's nothing wrong with having something like until you ain't got no deal. So like you gotta fund yourself. You got and you gotta figure it out that way. And yeah, it's just I think it's part of it. You feel me?
You just said until you get a deal. Is that a goal for you? Being signed?
I wouldn't necessarily say a deal is like the goal. I more so would love to be able to make a living for myself and completely live off music independently. That would be the ultimate goal. But if the right situation presented itself and I wasn't under no like crazy situation, then absolutely, I definitely entertain the idea for sure. But rap at the moment, rap don't got benefits. You feel me? It don't got dental, it don't got medical. Like you just it's brown bag money for the most part until you get to the big situations. You know what I mean? So you gotta do what you gotta do in the meantime.
Yeah. And like I said, I respect that. So like I said, joining us today to promote the new project, the Purple Tape. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so why the Purple Tape? What inspired that new project?
Well, purple is my favorite color. First of all,
when I heard the title, I was thinking, I was like, is this like homage to Prince or what? So
not necessarily, but I mean it's kind of just along those lines. Just represents royalty, represents passion. Just like it is just a vibrant color to me. That's what always made it pop out to me, and the whole theme of it was just kind of a stream of consciousness, really. Just like the songs were kind of just came together naturally. I really trying to go for a theme or a concept. I kind of just went through the beats and just wrote down, you feel me, what came out of me, and just decided to share that. And then that coincides with my all my tapes have been part of a series I did. Like my first series was the Wet series. I did Wet 1 and 2. Then I did the Thrill. Then I did the Beast Up series 1 through 4, and so now I'm just starting a new series, Purple Tape series. So I got Purple Tape 2 coming down the pipeline. So we just go. That's just kind of the direction I'm going in.
Every time that you drop a project, do you feel like there's like you put pressure on yourself that it has to be better than the last, or every time you drop a project, do you feel that it's always better than the last?
I try to go for that. I try to go for growth with each project and try to showcase a new part of myself that I've discovered artistically.
Yeah.
I try to go for that. But also just kind of also stick to the formula, stick to what I know works.
Right.
And just expanding upon that, just growing that more so.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I was mentioning earlier, the last time you were here with CJ, and you guys were promoting that project, so that collab. So how different is your process in creating a project when it's solo versus when it's a collab?
I would say it's a lot. I would say it's easier in the sense of I can get stuff done a lot faster because it's on my timeline.
Right. Yeah.
But I would say it's a little more difficult because what I do like about the collab projects, you get more input, you get other ideas, and you get to bounce stuff off the soundboard off each other. You get to brainstorm together and come up with new concepts and stuff like that. So I mean, I feel it has its pros and cons with both, but I mean, I feel with the concept of time, I would say working on my own stuff because I got my studio in the house, so I just knock stuff out. Yeah, I knocked Purple Tape out in probably like a month and a half. So
yeah. You know what I just realized?
Yeah.
Has anybody ever told you that you look like Mayweather?
Really?
Yeah.
I
hella see it right now.
Nah, that's my first time. That's the first time. I always hear like 50
Dude, and you
Cent
look
or
like
something
this
like
one
that.
actor. I swear the last time you were here, like when you left, I was like, fuck, but I forgot his fucking name. But when I see him, I swear I'm gonna text you his picture.
Okay.
And I bet you that you'd be like, yeah, somebody has told me I looked like him before.
Okay.
But yeah,
okay.
Mayweather is one of them. The other one, the actor, when I figure out his name, like I said, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's the first time I heard that one.
Okay. I wanna dive into something a little deeper.
Okay.
A little personal. But
Let's do it.
So I feel like, for me, I'm now in a place where I'm like ready to settle down, right?
Right.
But for you, coming from a man,
right,
like when you are seeking a woman, like what do you look for in a woman? Which, by the way, let me ask first: are you in a relationship?
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Is it this? Wait, is it the same girl as last time? Do you remember which girl you brought last time?
I've been here a couple of times. I don't know. Probably so though. Probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah. More than likely, yeah.
I'm not even gonna say which one because if it's not her, I'm okay.
Nah. More than like, I haven't brought nobody up there that I wasn't dealing with. So more than likely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was I think she was the white girl.
Okay.
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Because if it was not her, I would be like, damn, I got him in trouble.
Oh, nah.
Because if it was not her, we could cut that part out.
Nah, you good. My Italian stallion. Yep.
No, okay. So, like I said, when you are seeking a woman, right? So, what do you look for in a woman? Curious.
I look for someone who's honest, who's understanding for the most part.
Right.
Like that's like the biggest thing. You gotta be an understanding person because life is hectic, and especially my life. So you gotta be able to understand it and be able to roll with the punches and be able to kind of go with the flow more often than not than the usual girl would kind of be more comfortable with dealing with me. So that's kind of a prerequisite in going in. And also gotta love God. That's first and foremost. But care about their health, care about their, you feel me, the future. And pretty much, and gotta love music too. Gotta love music.
Of course.
Yeah. So those are pretty much the top 5 for me.
How has your girl ever told you, like, when they've listened to your music or like a track, like, oh, I don't like that? Or like, how would you react though if like your girl?
I've heard that.
Really?
I've heard that. Yeah.
That they didn't like a song or
they
how,
didn't,
how
not
did
necessarily they didn't like it. They just necessarily didn't understand it at first.
Okay.
Because I know, but for this particular song that I'm speaking of, it was like a heavy lyrical, like I was like chopping. And so she was like, "What does that mean? What does that mean?" So it's kind of like it's not like.
Well, that's not really like. It's not that she
like,
didn't like it.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's not. I never got like I don't like it. It's kind of just like I'm kind of lost. I kind of need like context.
Right. So I've actually dated somebody who was a rapper, and to be honest, I feel like he was horrible. So it's like, imagine like dating somebody who was like pursuing music,
right?
But they're fucking trash, you know. So that sucks.
Yeah.
Like, damn, babe, like you're not good.
Like, I want to be supportive, but I don't want to shoot you down.
You know, like you don't want to be a yes man,
right,
you know,
right,
or
right,
woman,
sure.
whatever, right?
Sure.
So if your girl told you like that shit was trash,
right?
How would you receive that?
I feel it depends on it just depends on the delivery. If she like came at me like that was trash, I would probably
take offense to it.
My first mind, my ego would probably be like, "What the fuck?" But if she came and it was like,
if at least she was constructive with it,
right? Because don't. I don't respond well to like negativity. Like I would say that, but like if you have like something that you can offer to help or like make it better, then I'm all ears for that. But don't just like shoot it down like I hate that, like
right?
Or because I'm asked like why? What sucked about it? I'm gonna look for like
that's fair.
Yeah. But don't just like nah, that was trash. Then like I kind of don't respect it at that point.
Yeah.
You can't give me a solid answer why you don't like something. I kind of like you just like you just not for you.
I know, right? Yeah. So for me, like if I was dating a guy and they're like, if they told me that I sucked on the radio, I'd be like, fuck you then, bitch. Like,
right. Don't listen. Yeah, it's like that's it's like natural reaction.
Right?
It's like, well, all right. Like I never had like a girlfriend like say that, but I've had like female partners that like said that like. So it depends. It kind of depends on the level of comfortability, like
right.
Because it's certain people that can like just joke around me or like be completely 100% blowing me like that. I do got like female homies like that, but just also homies that are just like we ain't cool like that for you to be. You feel me? Like first of all, I ain't asking you. Just second of all, like keep it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just depends. It depends for real.
So we were touching on when you seek a woman. Again, luckily, shout out to your girlfriend.
Yeah.
What are some things that a woman can do that would give her like hella brownie points? Like, damn, okay, she did that. I like that.
I guess just always look for situations that can better our situation. If that makes sense.
Look for situations that would better your situation.
Let me rephrase that. I guess what rephrase the question actually?
I'm gonna give you an example. Okay. So the last guy that I dated, he one of the things that gave me brownie points because he was a huge sports person. So I wasn't really into sports, but I always supported the fact that he was such a football person, and so obviously, I would always watch like Sunday football with him.
Oh, okay,
right.
Yeah,
so something like that, or like, he doesn't know how to cook, but I'll cook for him, right? So like that's another brownie point, right?
Oh, okay, just pretty much stand in the gap, like just take notice of something that's like lacking or something that's like missing or something. They just be a good listener, like it just pretty much do what kind of not needs to be done, but see what you observe that needs to be done and just do that, and that kind of always just make my life easier,
right?
Like,
okay.
Yeah, pretty much. That anything that would make my life more convenient.
Right. Okay.
That's all. That's what I'm about.
I like how you said that with a smile.
That's what I'm about.
He wants it easier for him, okay, people?
Exactly. I don't want nothing that I got to put up a fight for.
Right.
Like, so.
And yeah, I mean, who wants to be in a relationship where their significant other is just making shit harder?
Right,
them, right.
I don't want. I'm already out here fighting the world, and I gotta come home, and I'm not. Yeah.
Just be his damn peace, bitch. Come on.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Please. That's the minimum. Please be my peace. For sure.
Okay, so I feel like there's been like this ongoing like debate on social media. Or not even debate, but like discussion about going 50-50 with the girl.
Right.
And I know and it's funny because in the comments, like women always be saying, guys who take offense to this or guys who do not agree with this, like they broke and blah, blah, blah.
Right,
like, blah,
yeah,
blah,
yeah.
Like they're lacking in their masculine and blah, blah. Like, what is your position on like relationships as far as 50-50? Or would you be comfortable being in a relationship or marriage where your wife wanted to be a housewife?
I feel that's feasible.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as long as you contributing to the household in some way. Like if I'm covering all the stuff financially, like you gotta like hold it down in other ways. Like I said, just make stuff easier for me. Like if I'm doing all this out in the world and I'm bringing home the bacon, putting in all these hours, doing all this stuff, like when I come home, like not necessarily you gotta cook and clean. Like I'm gonna share the duties in that because I'm the clean person and I cook for myself as well. But just like make it easier.
Right.
That's pretty much my motto. Just make it easier.
Your next series is gonna be Make It Easy.
Yeah. I got a song called Take It Easy. Okay,
well there you go.
Yeah.
Well then,
that's funny.
Okay. Since we're on the topic on the whole theme of dating right now.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to go into this because we have done like a few interviews together where like mainly on music. So I wanted to dive into something more personal.
Let's do it.
But so say in like relationships, and I always found this to be a very interesting topic where how do you react to your friends if you see them cheat? Do you have a problem with that? If you witness them cheating on their girl. And the reason why I bring this up, right?
Okay.
Because the way that I think about it, if I have a friend who can cheat on her man, so this is like somebody who she's in a committed relationship with, right? Who she claims to be in love with.
Yeah.
They live together.
Yeah.
They are like invested in each other.
Right.
Yet you can go behind this man's back and cheat on him. So what makes me think that, you would not betray me as your friend, right?
Okay.
So if you also want to take it even deeper, there are actually employers who, I forget which country, but that's like one of the interview questions. They ask, have you ever cheated on a partner? Because they don't want to hire a cheater,
Right.
because if you have no if you have no dignity, like that shows like lack of dignity, right? If you could cheat on your partner, your significant other, what makes us think that we can trust you as our employee, right?
Right.
So
okay. Yeah.
With that background, how would you view, or what would your outlook be on like your friend cheating on their friend or on their significant other?
Luckily it hasn't happened to me. I haven't seen any of my friends cheated or anything, so I can't speak from personal experience with that. But I would feel in that situation, I would. What do you mean? Would I see them in the current act, or do it,
or like when like they're actively cheating on their, not even just seeing it happen, but I mean like that they're actively cheating on them, right? So like, yeah, like your friend just like has like a bunch of side bitches.
I tend to mind my business with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of. I understand that side from a woman's point of view. There's also I understand kind of like guy code at the same time, and also just the concept of minding your own business. Cause it's like not necessarily saying if I was doing it, I wouldn't want my friend to say something, but I would. I don't know. It's a
hard,
weird,
right?
It's a weird
so
dynamic.
I feel like I kind of too would be like minding my business, but at the same time, like I feel like, damn. Can I really trust this person?
Right.
But thankfully for me, like I'm very good at picking and choosing like who I keep close, right? And none of my friends are cheaters,
right?
So,
right.
But again, it's their
tough.
business.
It's like
their business,
because I don't want to step in the middle of it, because I wouldn't be the one to like go to the girl and be like, hey. Such and such is going on. I just felt, you feel me? I would never do that, but I would definitely, if they being wild and just playing with it, I'll of course be like, hey, bro, you wilding right now, bro. But if it's like, I don't know. I can't condone cheating. I can't condone it, but at the same time, it's certain instances where I've just seen people like, that's not necessarily my friends. I've seen them be in situations where it's like, temptation get the best of you sometimes. You can't really know that man's situation, know that man's story to be like, damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I got female partners that they man have like been out. You feel me? And that's like, it's messed up.
So I know you mentioned earlier that you're in a relationship. Do you believe in marriage?
Yeah.
That was not convincing.
I would say up until recently I didn't. Up until recently.
So what changed your mind?
Just getting older. I just turned 36, so just like kind of grasping the fact that just it's a part of life. It's a part of the circle of life. You grow up and have the adolescence, and you go through your early adulthood. Then you get into your 30s and 40s, and you start looking for people to settle down with, or people to like start a family, if that's what you necessarily want to do. This will be like around the time that those thoughts enter your mind. I would say I feel like before I wasn't thinking about it because my mind was just on like,
you just weren't
hustle.
in that part of your life.
I just wasn't even in a relationship space. Honestly, I wasn't in a relationship space. Like even if I was to be in a relationship, I probably would have cheated. Like, you know what I mean? So, but luckily I knew myself early enough in that time where it was like, I know I'm like, I can't be committed right now. So I just wouldn't even set myself up for that. But now I've been in kind of like established for a little bit. So it kind of, those thoughts enter like, at least entertaining it at least.
Yeah.
Not opposed to like, hell nah. It's more so, Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you and your girl talked about marriage?
A couple times. Nothing. No.
Do you notice every time like I ask you like a relationship question, the way you start off, you're like, oh.
Yeah, because I don't be knowing how much to share, but but I mean, yeah, we had discussions, here and there for sure.
So you see yourself marrying her?
Yeah.
I was like, you better not start it off like, yeah.
If I was to get married, it'd be definitely her for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's stopping you now? Like, are you waiting to get to a certain point in your relationship? Are you waiting to get to a certain point in your life before you're ready?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. A certain point in the relationship, also just a certain point in life. Just like I kind of want to establish myself a little bit more, so I have more to offer. I have stuff to offer now, but I just want I have an idea in my head of what I want to like bring and offer to a marriage, and like because that's kind of permanent. You know what I mean? It's not like
it is permanent.
I mean, well, kind of. It's very permanent. It's very permanent. So I kind of want to go into that situation with like a more established foundation.
Okay.
For sure.
So, when you guys do get married,
right,
you better invite me to the wedding.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Hey, that's gonna be a lit ass wedding. Like you got HBK there.
Yeah.
The wedding is gonna be like the reception's gonna be like a whole ass like a whole ass concert.
It's gonna be basically. It's gonna be a zoo. It's gonna be a zoo.
Hey,
for sure.
Love that. So shout out to your girl. So I want to make sure that she watches this. Okay. So she's gonna be watching, right?
Yeah.
What's your message to your girl?
Love you, babe.
Love you. Okay.
Yeah. Hey. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep rocking.
He's gonna marry you, girl. HBK Skipper right here. The Purple Tape, new project out. Let the listeners know where they can stream it at.
HBKskipper.com or all your streaming platforms. We got Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Audio Mac, Deezer, everywhere you can stream your music. Just search Skipper, the Purple Tape. Shout out to Montage, my guy. This is our 7th tape that we did together, going on 10. You know what I mean? So shout out to Montage out in Florida. That's my guy. He's a producer extraordinaire. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the Bay.
Hey.
Shout out to KMEL, always supporting since day one. Shout out to you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's love. Appreciate y'all.
And let them know where they can find you on the socials.
At HBK Skipper on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and Heartbreak Skipper on Instagram, Heartbreak Skipper on TikTok, Heartbreak Skipper on Snapchat if you're still on there. I don't really be on there like that, but I drop my little reels and my little stories on there as well.
He don't send dick pics no more. He's in a relationship, ladies, okay?
Yeah, that's
not through Snapchat. He used to, but not anymore.
Yeah, it does.
He's laughing because he knows it's true.
Man. Had a good run.
He had flashbacks for a quick second.
Shouts out to Snapchat.
And of course, you can find me on the gram, Snapchat, and X, ROWBOT40A KMEL. Shout out Skipper, HBK, the Purple Tape out now. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yee.